Nah. Okay, not gonna lie, I've been waiting all week to try this. Cheers! Happy Sunday. Good morning guys, happy Sunday. Today I thought I would do another what I eat in a day, just to share some healthy, yummy recipes and also a little bit more fun facts that I've learned from uni about training and nutrition. I also wanted to do another more positive what I eat in a day where I'm properly fueling myself and working on getting more energy in and also trying to gain weight. I need to gain weight so I can get to a healthier weight for me, and yeah, so I'll be trying to get in more energy, and so I thought I would just share that. Just want to say what I eat in a days should just be watched for interest and not comparison at all, because everybody is completely different. So please just don't watch this video if you find what I eat in a day is triggering. Today's a Sunday. On Sunday mornings we have our hard hill session. It's kind of like conditioning, a bit of speed work, hill sprints. Basically it's hill sprints. It's painful. So we start at 8:30. We swap between two locations, my favorite and my least favorite, and today we're at my least favorite. I love that for me. So I have to leave a bit earlier because it takes a bit longer to get there. So I got up at 7:30 and then I'm going to be leaving at 8, which is in like 10 minutes. So I have like a pre-training snack on the way because obviously I'm not going to have a full breakfast before we do a hard hill session but I need to eat something. A few of my training partners just don't have anything at all. And then some get up early and have a light breakfast. So it is like individual to like what works best for each person, how you eat before you train. However, if you're doing a hard session that's going for about 2 hours or so, training fasted without eating, you're not going to perform as well. Like, you're just not. You're going to have depleted glycogen stores you haven't eaten from. You've had an overnight fast. I feel terrible if I don't eat something before I train. Terrible. So I definitely need a good carbohydrate snack. So I'm having a banana and 2 Vita Wheats. Bit random, but it's just easy to eat in the car on the way while I drive. And it's also like not too heavy. I won't feel sick. I thought I'd just add a little bit of research while I'm here. There have been studies done on training low and how that changes your cell metabolism. So training low basically means training without eating with depleted glycogen stores. And although people training low had adaptations like changes in their fuel use, so instead of using more carbohydrates, they use more fats. When we're at rest, we use more fats, but when we're at high intensity exercise, we burn more carbs because we need immediate energy. So that the changes they had included fat utilization, changes in enzymes that was related to using more fats. Wow, I should have brought my notes with me. I don't really remember it off the top of my head now. More oxidative mitochondrial enzymes. So basically more of a shift to a fat adapted cell. They became more fat adapted. However, that did not translate to their performance. Their performance was actually declined without having carbohydrates. So being glycogen depleted did mean that their power output was lower. They couldn't maintain as high of an intensity, and when participants in a study had to select HIIT loads, high intensity interval training loads, so self-selected workloads were lower in low groups because they just felt shit. Well, sorry, that was a generalized statement. Maybe they just didn't want to train hard. But personally, from experience, you don't feel good if you are fasted. But each to their own. That's my experience. I'd rather get more out of training, feel good, and perform better, perform at a higher intensity, get more out of it. So yeah, this is the first meal of the day. That's a cute thumbnail. Let's take a thumbnail. And I also have my water, and I also, because I'm so used to just drinking like a whole big glass or bottle of water when I first wake up, I have to refrain myself because we're about to train. I can't be like really full of water, and then I also don't want to go and pee in the bush. Okay, I gotta go. Oh, except where we're training today, it's not the bush.
I didn't get one.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect to get one.
Nah, I'm tapping out. Quick training update. That was a hard slog for a few reasons. The actual session wasn't too bad, but one, I have the worst DOMs. I'm just so sore from Friday's session still. Two, it is a scorcher of a day. Three, I was kind of tired, but it's done and I'm gonna go home, and I'm really hungry now to have like my, I guess it's breakfast, post-workout, I guess, whatever you want to call it. My heart rate literally got up to 175, no, higher than that at one point, because we had like conditioning sets. So it was like, I know distance runners have commented on my videos before being like, oh my god, that's so short for like your tempo because you do 400s. And yes, like I've done distance work before, so this one is but mood. The 400 and like 200 tempo stuff is a lot shorter than distance stuff, but the pace is up, so it's still hard. Like distances for our reps are between like 100 to 400 meters, and our sessions are around like 3k of volume, but like the pace is higher, so it's like you get more lactic. But this was like our conditioning. I'm drowning in sweat, wow. So for a conditioning stuff where the pace is backed off, we'd be doing like 15 or 16 second pace for each 100 split. But yeah, we had like this set where it was like hundreds, but it was like run up, jog back, run up, jog back, many times, and my heart rate got almost to 180. But like I recovered so fast because it was like all aerobic. The worst bit for me is just that I'm in so much pain from hurdles on Friday. I think it's from hurdles, I don't know what it's from, but anyway, I need to shut up because I just want to go home and eat something, and I'm drowning in sweat, so I will see you in a sec. Okay, I am back from training and I need to zoom out. Okay, I'm back from training, and after training I like to have a post-workout smoothie. It's important to have a good source of carbohydrate and protein after training to properly recover from training and repair, restore your glycogen stores with the carbohydrate, and for synthesizing new proteins from a good protein source. So after training, you do have elevated glycogen synthase, which is the enzyme that helps glycogen storage. So it is important to try and get carbohydrates in a little bit earlier or sooner after training. However, it is the quality and the quantity that matters the most, not how fast after training you get it, but it is helpful to get it in sooner rather than later. And then proteins is important because you need those amino acids to help recover your muscles, and during training sometimes you do have a little bit of protein breakdown, so to get training adaptations from all the work that you do want to recover and fuel yourself. So anyway, I'll get more into that in a little bit, but first let's just make a smoothie. Okay, so I'm super excited because I bought myself some sample packs of this White Wolf vegan natural and lean plant protein blend. So in one of my Goodness Me boxes, I got one of these sample packs. The one that I got in my Goodness Me box was so good, I got it again. So I got the Choc Mint Crisp protein in my Goodness Me box, and I don't know if these are still a thing. It tasted like a mint slice, so I haven't had one of those in over a decade. I don't even know if they're still a thing, but when I was a kid, I liked mint slices. They're kind of like a Tim Tam, but this tasted like that. It was so good. So I bought myself 4 different sample packs from White Wolf because I was super impressed with their protein. And today I was going to have the Choc Mint one again just because it was really good. But I've been so excited to try the strawberries and cream, so I think I'm going to have that. It's a pea protein isolate, and it has 3 types of protein in it. They're all plant-based: pea protein, pumpkin seed protein, and sprouted watermelon seed protein. And each of these little packs, if they're all the same, they all have between 22 and 23 grams of protein, which is a very decent amount. I'm so keen to try this. So Choc Mint Crisp is the flavor I got in my Goodness Me box, which was really good. Strawberries and cream is the flavor I'm trying right now. And I also got a peanut brittle and banana cinnamon to try. Honestly, I'll post reviews of these on my @WholeFoodGram Instagram when I do try them, like on my story. So if you want to know what they're like, then judging from the smell, a little bit concerned, but lie, I've been waiting all week to try this. It should taste good regardless of the protein powder, but blended it smells so much better than as a powder. I'm not gonna lie, my expectations exceeded it a little bit. It's nice, but it tastes just like a tiny bit like a medicine I had when I was a child. You know that like strawberry tasting medicine, like kids medicine? I'm kind of glad because I was like not prepared to have to go and like if I liked it, I was probably, no, definitely. I thought I was gonna just be going and buying the whole tub after tasting it, which is like, protein's expensive. I definitely prefer the choc mint crisp one. Anyway, I'm gonna go and have this smoothie. I also have a bowl of fresh blueberries, strawberries, almonds, and like 2 walnuts because they're good for you, but I don't know, like I kind of like walnuts, but I kind of hate walnuts. It's weird. That made no sense, but. So I'm gonna be spending the next few hours studying. I am in the middle of exams. I only have a week to go till I'm free. I will see you guys at lunchtime. And until then, here's why it's important to have a good carbohydrate meal post-training.
So one of the reasons it's super important to have a good carbohydrate and protein source post-training is to properly recover from training and get training adaptations. Carbohydrates are important to restore our glycogen stores, and protein is important for the synthesis of new proteins and the repair of muscles. So endurance exercise results in an increase in AMP, reactive oxygen species, calcium released from the sarcoplasmic reticulum in our muscles, and catecholamines. These are all indicative of metabolic stress, and they result in adaptations via cellular signaling pathways, which they all converge to result in an increase in PGC1 alpha. This is basically the master regulatory transcription coactivator involved in gene expression of contractile and metabolic proteins, resulting in the endurance phenotype. So, for example, some of the adaptations are angiogenesis and mitochondrial biogenesis. This basically means we have the development of new blood vessels and mitochondria, as well as oxidative enzymes. Ultimately, this leads to a greater increase in aerobic capacity and VO2 max. To put this very simply, it means you're much fitter and you can run harder for longer and maintain a peak power output for longer. And like endurance training, resistance training has a different cell signaling pathway, which ultimately results in increasing protein synthesis, and that's important to build muscles, functional proteins, and also repair your muscles to get training adaptations after you damage them through training. Now, for the bit that you've been waiting for, this is where the importance of consuming carbohydrates post-training comes into play. So endurance exercise, we saw, results in an increase in AMPK and CMK. So these are protein kinases, and obviously we need these to signal PGC1 alpha for our training adaptations. However, AMPK also stimulates increases in TSC1 and TSC2, and this blocks mTOR, which is really important in protein synthesis. So this might inhibit the protein repair and synthesis that we can get after training. So one way that we can stop this is by consuming carbohydrates. So carbohydrates reduces AMPK post-training, which can blunt TSC1 and 2 so that we don't impair protein synthesis. This is important as protein synthesis is elevated in the post-training period, and it's necessary for muscle growth, development, and repair. So here I just wanted to note that HIIT, high intensity interval training, also increases AMPK. So this is where it's really important not to block that mTOR and protein synthesis, as HIIT is a combination of both resistance work and endurance exercise, as I'm pretty sure we're all well aware of high intensity interval training. So that's why it's important to have a good carbohydrate meal post-training so that we can get all the adaptations from our training. So we can get both the cardiovascular and oxidative adaptations from aerobic or endurance exercise, as well as the protein synthesis adaptations from resistance training.
It's been a couple of hours and I am so over studying. I'm honestly really struggling to focus today. I'm just over it. I'm going to have lunch break now. So for lunch I just have, I have a piece of normal just like rye toast, and then a piece of this dark, like super dark rye toast from a bakery that my parents went to yesterday with hummus, tomato and pepper on top. And then I have some pan-fried tofu. I also sauteed some mushroom, zucchini, broccolini, some carrot sticks and spinach, and I used a little bit of olive oil to cook all the stuff that I cooked in the pan. And yeah, this is so yum. I love this lunch. I have so many veggies because there's just so many to choose from in the house and I couldn't choose which ones I wanted. There's literally more than this too, but I was like, chill. Like I had to put some back because I was like, that's just like taking it too far. This dark rye from the bakery, really dark, like it's almost bitter. I'm probably gonna get more hummus as well to like dip the tofu in. I'm trying a piece of this dark sourdough. Has anyone else had it yet?
Dance?
I like it, but it's really dark. Like, it did live up to its name.
Black bread. I had the walnut one today.
My gosh, I'm really full from that. I did not think I was gonna get so full. Like I felt sick. I also was eating really fast because I have to leave right now because I'm off to coaching. On Sunday arvos I go back to the track and coach. I wasn't at the track this morning, we were at Hills. I'm back at the track to coach hurdles. I'm so glad because honestly I'm so overstudying and I like coaching. Yeah, I'm really uncomfortably full from lunch. So obviously something that is just logic is when you're trying to gain weight not to have so many vegetables because they're low calorie but filling, so like not to fill up on veggies, which I'm not trying to do at all. I didn't think I was going to get that full from that, but mate, I feel sick. And also I love veggies. Like obviously veggies are so good for you, but like sometimes I also feel really, I guess, guilty to feel really full, to know I've like eaten extra. But yeah, I'm just trying to be like, oh well, that's the point, like the point to gain. I look disgusting with this hat on. I look like an actual egg. But that didn't really help. But yeah, I'm like trying to tell myself when I feel bad, like, no, that's the point of eating extra. Like, you're meant to do that to get healthy and to like just like, and I need to just do it, not just like say, you know, oh, I need to gain weight, I need to do it, I'll start. Like, just instead of saying I'll start, just starting. And that's the same with someone trying to get healthy. And I'm not saying that means lose weight, I'm just saying that might mean start exercising or start eating better foods. Instead of saying I'll start tomorrow or I'll start next week, just start straight away. Like, even if you've had something unhealthy in the morning, it doesn't mean that day's a write-off. Like, days are just our perception of time. Like, time, it doesn't exist, but like, you can start right now. You don't have to start tomorrow or yeah, whatever. I don't know, my brain's just like out of it right now. But yeah, so I need to just, when I feel bad about eating more, I'm like, well, at least you're finally doing it. Like, instead of saying, oh, I need to get healthy, I want to get healthy, but like, are you actually doing the things you need to do to get healthy? So anyway, I need to shut up. I'm gonna be running late, so I gotta go coach now, and I'm getting dinner with Haley, and I was really keen to get a veggie burrito with guac, but now I'm just like praying that my food digests by then so I don't feel sick, so I can actually enjoy this burrito. I just finished coaching hurdles. It was really nice, and yuck, I look disgusting. Please don't look at me, I say as I video myself. Just ignore the state of me right now. Today's been a sweaty day. It's been hot. My hair is just not feeling it. Yeah, I'm just really sticky. I'm meeting Haley at the beach. We're gonna get dinner and just chill, have a nice Sunday evening together. I'm keen, but she's also running really late, which I'm fine with because I kind of just want to like go and jump in the water to like refresh myself so I'm not like sticky as hell. So I think I'm gonna go change into my cozies in the car and then go for a dip. And I usually hate going in the water because I get so cold, but I just need to be refreshed. Like, I'm just so sticky. So I think I'm gonna go for a dip and then, yeah, gonna get some dinner. I'm gonna get dinner with Haley, and hopefully, because she's running late, my lunch will have digested by then, and yeah, I can smash a burrito. So I don't know, I just shackered. Please just erase that from your memory. No, I won't. I hope that I was recording that because I... Cheers! Ding! Oh, Lord. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I don't know how to do this without looking fugly, but... Quick. Thumbs up. Eee.
I'm back home, about to hop in the shower. I had such a nice night with H. I am feeling so bloated right now. I'm just, so full from that feed. But I had such a nice night with H. It was so nice. So I'm gonna have a shower and then I'll check in with you guys after. Wow, it's pretty late. I'm kind of tired. Not kind of, I am tired. It's just after 10:30 and I'm really full, but I'm gonna have a after dinner little snackaroo. If you also hear some crazy chewing right now, it's my cat. Honestly, I was just lying on my bed trying to digest and not feel so full because I wanted to have a snack after dinner because I normally do, and I also, as I said, I'm trying to make this video more calorie dense, more energy dense, I should say. I guess, like, as I mentioned in my other video, there are some times where you're not ready to intuitively eat yet, and for me, if I was listening to my body and I was like, no, I'm too full, I'm not gonna have a snack, then it would make it harder for me to be gaining weight, because to gain weight, you're gonna eat a lot. It is physically and mentally challenging to do that. Mentally, sometimes it is hard because you feel bad for overeating, but it's not really overeating when you need to eat. Oh my god, I'm literally so tired. It's not overeating when, you know, you are underweight and need to gain weight for your health. It's technically eating what you need, I guess, if that makes sense. I'm so tired. Anyway, so I'm going to microwave one of my mum's Oat Health Muffins, that she calls them. I recently posted the recipe on my @WholeFoodGram Instagram if you want to check it out. I'm so tired. I was thinking today, like, a few things. One of them is, no one's gonna do this for me. If I want to get to a healthy weight and get a period again and run better again, then I just have to cop it and make the first move. And the other thing I was thinking about was, I am someone who gets really anxious. I stress a lot. I just wish time away. I'm like, oh, I wish I could fast forward through the next 10 weeks till uni's over for the semester. And like I did this in school, I'd be like, oh, I wish I could fast forward through the HSC, and then I wish I could fast forward through uni. And it's just like, you can't fast forward through your life. Like one day you'll be like, you'll look around and realize your life just passed you by. So I just thought that I need to not stress so much about all these little things, like stressing about exams and stressing about not studying all the time and stressing about not training all the time and stressing about eating more or gaining weight. None of it really matters in the long run. At the end of the day, all that matters is that you're happy, and your life is not going to come crashing down around you if one of those things blows out. If you fail an exam, life goes on. The world keeps turning. And yeah, so this is so ugly. I literally just realized how dead I look. Me waiting for my muffin to microwave. This is a bit of an ugly one. She's a little bit not in a pretty shape, but it was the smallest one and I'm just so full. And I'm eating it with this fork that I got from my christening. Okay, it has a kangaroo on the end and it has my name engraved into it. Can you see that? It's like literally so worn out because, as you can imagine, it's been 20 years since I was christened. Holy shit, that makes me feel old. Should I cut that out? Highly recommend this recipe, you guys. Yum, delicious. You know it's yummy when it still tastes good when you're hella full. Holy fuck, the bottom of the plate was really hot still. Woo. I'm gonna end this video here. I feel like I took a lot of footage today. Even this clip right now is at 10 minutes right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was entertaining and positive. And if you did like this video, please give it a like. Consider subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!